it's Claudia. So as you can see by the title below, for today's DIY Vlogmas, it is a DIY Vlogmas, but for today's Vlogmas video, I have 3 Christmas decor DIYs for you. I was doing some shopping, and if you guys watched my Nashville vlog, you saw I kind of flipped out over some of these trees from Joann. So I recreated some of the trees and did a couple different versions, a little bit different, but still really festive. So I have the trio of trees. I have also been really loving any of those woodwork animal head busts recently, and I've wanted to DIY one for so long. So I knew in this video I really wanted to show you guys how I would do that, and it is sitting right over there. And for the third DIY, I saw very similar ornaments like this on Urban Outfitters, but when I went to buy them, they were completely sold out. So they're basically just these really cute little sprinkle balls. All 3 of the DIYs I have to show you are really easy, super festive, and quite quick as well. And before we jump into this video, I just want to say that I'm wearing a DIY sweater that my granny knit for my dad. So DIY Christmas sweater, DIY Christmas decor. It is just a full-on DIY video, and you guys have been asking for DIYs for me for a while, so I thought what a better time to do it than Christmas. So if you'd like to see how I DIY'd the trio of trees, the little animal head bust, or the sprinkle ornament, then just keep watching. So starting off with the ornament, you're going to need some foam balls, some glue that's going to dry clear, a foam brush, colored sprinkles, pins, a bowl, and some ribbon. So the first thing you're going to do is put your sprinkles into a deep bowl, and to create the ornament hanger, you're going to take a pin and some ribbon and push the pin through both ends of the ribbon to connect it, and then push it into your ball so it can hang. And putting some of your glue onto a plate and using your foam brush, you're going to paint your whole ball with glue to make it sticky, and then putting it into the bowl of sprinkles to attach them. And I found rolling it was easy, kind of placing it like that and pushing them into the glue also made them stick, but it's really as easy as that. So for the wooden deer plaque, you're going to obviously need some wood of your choice, a animal head stencil of your choice, a cutting mat and X-Acto knife, some white paint, some pink paint or paint color of your choice, 2 foam brushes, some pink glitter or corresponding glitter color, and some sandpaper. So taking that sandpaper, you're going to want to create a smooth surface for your paint. So filing off any of the kind of woody pieces that have come off, especially the sides I found had some excess. So get that all smooth, and then taking some white paint onto your plaque, start painting, or you could even use like wood stain. And if your foam brush breaks like mine did, just keep on going like a champ. You got this, girl. So just painting the whole thing, and I ended up doing 2 coats of this. So whatever kind of coverage you want. And to make your stencil, you're going to take the picture of the animal head you chose and cut it out with the X-Acto knife, so cutting out the black part, the actual picture, and then taking your new stencil, taping it to your wood, and then making a mixture of your paint color with some glue, because that's really going to help your sparkles stick once you pour the glitter on top. So painting inside the lines of your stencil, and I found it's easy to kind of sponge and like sploink as well. Does any of that make sense? Like a little boppity bop. And then taking your glitter, you're literally just going to pour it on. It's a very complicated DIY, but I'm here for you. And I also found that pressing my glitter into the paint helped it kind of set and stick. And then we're going to dump off the excess glitter onto a piece of paper that's not your table, and then pulling off your stencil to see your design. And I was so excited and then kind of sad, because as you can see, there's some of the paint that slipped out of the stencil, but it's really easy. Just take your X-Acto knife, basically like an eraser, and just start scratching at the paint that got outside of the lines to get it to come off, and then using a little brush and some white paint to fix any of those areas. And for our trio of trees, you're going to need 3 different sized foam cones, some yarn in the colors of your choice, some glitter in the color of your choice, and paint in that same color, some clear glue, a foam brush, and some more glitter, and pins. So for the glitter tree, which might be my favorite tree, I think, you're going to start off by painting it whatever color you chose. I chose pink, and you're going to do 1 full coat of that. And then for the second coat, you're going to do again that glue and paint mixture to make sure the sparkles are really going to stick. And then taking your smaller sparkles or glitter, putting that on there and just coating the whole tree. I found again that the pour and kind of push with your hand into the paint worked, and then rolling it into the excess on the paper also really worked. And I worked in sections for this tree, so now going on the bottom, some, I'm doing the bigger sparkles, and again, the sprinkle on, push them in to get them to really stick. And then I found that after the first layer of sparkles had dried, I had to put more glue on. So more glue, a little more sparkle, and then to save the rest of your sparkles, roll up your paper like I'm doing and pour it back into the jar so you can use them again on another project. And then to add a little bit more sparkle, I just used some sequins and sewing pins and pushed that into the tree. And it looks like ornaments. And for the first of the 2 yarn trees, you're going to start by making a knot in the yarn and then putting some glue on the top of the tree, and then securing your knot further by adding a pin to it. And then putting glue on the rest of the top of the cone. You're just going to want to wrap some more yarn around the top, and then going in with your glue and your sponge brush, just painting a line down the cone. You don't have to paint the whole thing. I didn't. I just painted that line so every time the yarn comes around, it's got a safe place to be secured. And I think this is the cutest tree. I obviously picked white yarn, but you could do whatever color you wanted. And then once you get to the bottom, adding some more glue just to really make sure it stays, finishing off your winding, and then again sealing it with another pin. And because I thought the 2 pins looked kind of funny alone, I ended up adding ornaments with the rest of the pins. So you basically create a straight line of pins and then alternate going around the tree so they look sporadic and they look random, but they're not. And then at the top of the tree, make sure to put your pins inward so they don't poke out the other side. And then you've got this very cute yarn ornament pin tree. And for the last and probably easiest of the trees, you're gonna basically just redo what you just did. So putting a knot in the top of the yarn, gluing it to the top, and then pinning the knot to the glue, and then going in again and making that glue line with your foam brush so your yarn has something to stick to. You're just gonna wrap and wrap and wrap, and that is all for this tree. It's so easy and looks so pretty and simple with the other 2. So that is how I DIY'd the trees, the bust, and the sprinkle ornaments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up so I know. Also, while you're down there, you might as well just press the subscribe button. It will alert you to whenever I put up new videos, which during Vlogmas could be any day, so you definitely don't want to miss any, so make sure you're subscribed. And also, to be the first one to be notified about any of the Vlogmas fun, make sure you're following me on all of my social medias, which are linked in the down bar for you. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my newsletter. There's always fun stuff being sent out and uploaded to those. And if you want to see any more DIYs from me, definitely leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see. And if you want a little bit more DIY, my last video, which will be coming up at the end of this video, was a Christmas baking DIY technically. So if you want some more DIY, make sure to check out my last Vlogmas video. But I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next Vlogmas video. Bye! I'm dreaming tonight.